Tell me a little bit about gamification. If people haven't heard this word before or they don't really know how it applies in the business world, what are we talking about today?
Great, Mike. First of all, thanks for having me. Great to be here. So gamification really is often a misunderstood word. Some people think it means playing games. Something people think it just means points, badges, and leaderboards. But basically, the concept of gamification is using elements often found in games to motivate and engage others. So in a lot of cases, to engage learners, to have them learn new information, to engage people like salespeople, to have them do tasks that lead to increased sales, to engage consumers, to have them buy more products and things like that. So gamification really is an umbrella term that holds together loosely a number of motivational techniques that often are found in games, but not always. Lots of gamification elements we encounter on a daily basis that we don't think of as a game. So for example, if you earn Starbucks points, or if you earn points at the grocery store and you're rewarded with a coupon. So those kind of elements can be considered gamification. And then some people talk about it as a game, which can technically, I guess, work, but most of the time it's just using these elements to drive behavior.
What is one attitude you'd like people to have?
So the attitude I'd like people to have is that gamification is about driving business outcomes instead of just having fun. Having fun might be a byproduct, but first think about gamification as driving business outcomes, and the rest will fall into place.
And one key behavior to do.
So I always recommend that if you're thinking about gamification, one homework I give everybody is play games. Play lots of different types of games. Play games that you don't like, play games that you do like, play digital games, play analog games, because you're not really going to understand how games work unless you play games. So your homework is to play games.
Hey, I love that. I'll do that homework for sure. One technique you would like people to use.
So the technique, I think, and it goes back to what you said, is collaborative gaming. We often think, especially in North America, we think about competitive gaming, but in Europe, lots of those games are collaborative games. They're called Euro games, and collaborative games leads to like even the collaborative board game Pandemic is a good example and apropos, where you're playing against Pandemic itself. So seek out cooperative games, play those, get some techniques from those, and use those as your tool moving forward.
Thank you for watching this highlight video from the How to Succeed podcast. You can subscribe to the podcast on iTunes, Google Play, and Spotify, or click subscribe right here on YouTube to get notices about future episodes. And remember, whatever you are, be a good one.